hardcore boxing news, and that's what's up, man.
Hey, Dad. This is Dollar.
And that's what's up, man. Okay, you gonna come on here and just break news just like that, huh?
This is Dollar.
Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news. What you got going on, bro? We out of here.
Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news, back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning. Yes, indeed. If you hear the sound of my voice right now, that's letting you know that God has given you that equal opportunity to do it one more again. And I'm so glad that I am in. The number gives me another chance to get it right. Definitely gives me another chance to get it right, man. And if you are hearing my voice right now, it also gives you another opportunity as well. But listen here, man, it's good to be in the building with everybody one more again. And before we go any further, we're going to give the morning motivation. Then we're going to move on with what's happening. Yes, indeed. So let's get that morning motivation moving. Give me 1 second so we can get that playing. Where's it at? Here we go. Let's get it.
Don't put forth half effort unless you're okay with half results. Unless you're okay with not making 6 figures or 7 figures, unless you're okay with losing, then keep giving the effort you're putting forth. To be successful is never convenient. The things that you have to go through is never convenient. And the reason why some of you can give me 120 on Monday, because everything look good on Monday. Like, you're excited. I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna change the world. I'm gonna do this for this person. I'm gonna buy this for my mom and my children. I'm gonna put them through school, and you got all these great dreams, and then you get up in the morning and life punch you in your face. As long as it's a perfect day, you operate in excellence. But as soon as the circumstances change, you quit, you give up. Because we all gonna hit that wall. We're all gonna hit opposition. We're all gonna hit adversity. But I think we all know at the core, it's never about what happens to you, it's about how you respond to it. You can control that. In the midst of escalating levels of anxiety provoked by today's increasing complexity and accelerating change, the thing that any leader or successful person must have is resiliency. The ability to bounce back in the face of every challenge, every opposition, every failure, every setback. And the key is never, ever give up. I need effort from you. I need you to match whatever effort the enemy is putting up. Whoever your enemy is, match the doggone effort. When you get out there, I need you kill or be killed when you get out there. We ain't playing no more. We ain't taking no prisoners no more. When you get out there, whatever you can get, go get it. Because they gonna get it before you get it. And they ain't gonna give it to you. So you go out there and get what's yours. Ain't nobody out there giving you your personal freedom.
All righty. Good morning. All right. I see we're a little slim up in here in the actual chat, but I see that we do have a couple of peekaboos going on this morning. We got Mike Grimm. That's him. He said, "Happy Sunday, everybody." He has the offense, but got to work on that defense. But he got a shot. Talking about Abdullah Mason. For sure. I like the kid, man. He was one of the most exciting people I wanted to watch yesterday, to be truthfully honest. The Boxing Menu podcast is in the building. Say good morning. Salute to the hangout and chat. Salute back at you for sure. Shout out to my peekaboos. They in here strong today. Shout out. And y'all know who you are. The ones that like to watch. Shout out to my mighty warriors, my peekaboo shorties, man. We just had a strong day of boxing yesterday. It was basically all day, man, and was definitely a good day for me, man. Hung out with my boys. We did some spring cleaning this weekend. Tim Layton in the building. So good morning, Twin. He got to keep them hands up. But I like him a lot. Yeah, definitely. He's going to have to tighten up on a few things if he plans on, you know, being in the upper echelon. But one thing I can say is that they're keeping this kid busy. They're keeping him real busy. And by though they keeping him real busy, you know what I mean? That means that he has more experience. The more experience you get, the better you get, man. And I'm gonna tell you, the kid yesterday that he fought, man, he came to fight. He did not come to lay down or none of that. That kid came to rumble, man, and I like that. And I hope that they continue on giving him strong competition that's gonna help elevate his game. And trust and believe when it comes to that defense. After a while, after you keep getting hit so much, eventually you're gonna keep them hands up, man, or you're gonna just have brain juice everywhere, one or the other. For sure, man. But yeah, man, how was everybody weekend? What was your favorite fight this weekend? Because we did have a couple of different matches going on. Tim Zoo fought last night. uh Abdullah Mason fought last night. Richard Torres fought last night. Antonio Moran fought last night. Oh man, it was just a lot of different matches up and down everywhere, man. So yeah, if you could definitely call that a hardcore smorgasbord. It was definitely a hardcore smorgasbord for sure. Yes, indeedy, man. But definitely was arduous week for me, man. Trust and believe. Learned a lot this week. This week, man. Learned a lot this week, man. And I thank God that God puts me through everything that I go through. You know what I mean? And equip me with what I need to go through it with. You know what I mean? And as we go, we continue on learning in this life. And that's one thing I can say, that you'll always keep learning if you want to keep learning. You dig? And not get set in your ways, man. And realize when you're wrong, realize when you're right, and then analyze the whole situation and see how you can improve in the part that you played. You know what I mean? And that's how I can just I'm gonna accept this week as it's just looking back at it, look at the role that I played in it, and how I could have did it better. How I could, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a learning cycle every day. But yeah, what's up with everybody, man? Uh, if you're part of the content creators, I won't be doing the 11 o'clock meeting no more. I'm going to have to move it till 2 o'clock now. So we're going to start next week. We won't have it this week. We're going to start next week, because starting from now on at 11 o'clock, I'm going to be at church. Yeah, I'm going to start going back to church. Feel though that, I'm getting spiritually bankrupt. You know what I mean? So I got to go and get my tanks filled back up, man. So from now on, I will be attending church at 11 o'clock, which is normally the time that we do the content creators meeting. But I'm gonna have to move that to 2 o'clock. I hope that we'll be able to adjust to everybody's time. And if not, we'll figure it out one way or another. So yeah, can't wait to going back to my old church that I used to go to. This church that also had a school that I attended for what is it called? I can't even think of the name of it now. But when you go to school for evangelism and stuff like that. So me and my two youngest sons, we're going, and I'm looking forward to them going to church with me for sure. So Yeah, so that'll be my 11 o'clock thing from now on Sundays. Get this tank filled back up. Uh, I tell you what, let's take a station break. Cause Lord knows I need one because I feel extremely tired right now. Let's get this a little bit of coffee going on.
It's time for a station break, y'all. So grab that cup of coffee, take you a sip, smell that aroma. Now back to the show.
Definitely needed that. Good Lord, definitely needed that. What we're going to do is go ahead and run into what's happening in the world of boxing. Then I'm going to get on out of here so I can start to get myself prepared for Church for show. So let's slide on and find out what's happening in the world of boxing. What we got here? Wardley versus Miller is official. A proper scrap at Portman Road. And that's going to be Saturday, June the 7th. And that, I believe, is in the UK area somewhere. So one thing you can say about Big Baby Miller, man, he's definitely keeping himself in the game. You did. And he done had a couple of fights and he has not popped dirty. You know what I'm saying? So maybe a leopard can change his stripes. You did, because he really blew a very huge bag and might even have been a possible win for him. I don't know. You dig, when he missed the when he popped dirty for the Joshua fight, man, which would have been the biggest payday for him. And he just popped dirty all around. So yeah, he has a fight with Wardley, and I'm gonna tell you, I think that's a decent scrap. But you know what I want to see, and I done said it a couple of times now, is I want to see both big babies fight. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see both big babies fight, man. I think that would be a good scrap, good storyline. And I think that the even though they're going to get paid, I feel though that they should winner takes the name. Winner takes the name. And I think, yeah. And the other person can't never use the name again. I think that would be good. I think that'd be a good storyline. What do y'all think about that, man? Do y'all think that that's what they should do? Uh, put it in the chat if you feel though that that's something that they should do, man. Big baby versus the other big baby, man. If they look like skills wise, they basically about in the uh, same level. You know what I'm saying? Any given day, one might be a little bit better than the other. But I would like to see that scrap, man. What do y'all think? All right, what's next in the world of boxing? What we got here on the line? Abel Sanchez says Jose Ramirez fight will reveal if Haney deserved to be mentioned with Javante Davis and Shakur Stevenson. Well, first of all, they're not even in the same weight class anymore. So I don't know why they keep want to parallel him with these guys, man. It looks like he's fighting 47 now, right? Are they fighting 47 or are they going to fight at 40 for this, what you call them? Somebody update me on that if you know if they're fighting at 40 or if they're fighting at 47. But I don't think I do commend Haney for taking this fight. I do commend Haney for taking this fight. You know what I mean? Because it's not an easy fight. You know what I'm saying? And Yeah, we're gonna see really I recently seen Haney pictures, man, and I hope you all checked it out as well. Haney, man, is looking like Diesel, like he cut like a bag of dope right now. You know what I'm saying? So I know muscles don't fight and everything, but that lets you know if you can get down and have your body like that. You know what I mean? That lets me know that he's in impeccable shape. And, he's never been one not to be in shape. You know what I'm saying? It's always been a weight thing that he was fighting in a weight class that he really was way over, to be truthfully honest. And even when he went into the 40-pound division, he still was uh, looking real bad at the scale, man. So that lets you know that probably 47 or even 54 might even be the weight class that he might need to be in. You did, because I know. Remember, it was leaked that he had came out weighing like damn near 170. The next day of the fight, something like that. You know what I mean? It was like a 140 fight, so it was like 25 pounds, over at that particular point. You dig? So, we're gonna see what how this weight fits him. And that Ramirez is definitely going to be trying to target using that left hook to see if he can do the Ryan on him, man. So, but we will see. We will see. You did. All righty. What's next? What's next? Antonio Moran deals with Mikewan Williams in his first career defeat. Okay. All right. I like Antonio Moran, man. A decent fighter for sure. Definitely a decent fighter, man. And definitely keeping his name always out there, man. And in boxing, you definitely got to stay relevant. And and one way that you do that is make sure that you ain't turning down these fights. And when you do have a fight, man, you try to get your best out of it. You try to get your best out of it. Shout out to a few more peekaboos that then came in the building. Peekaboo, I see you for sure. Next, we have one-handed Hughie Fury sends chilling message to White and calls out Joshua after a 5-round beatdown at your hall. Hughie Fury. Now, that's the Fury that beat Jake Paul, right? Isn't that the guy that Jake Paul fought and ended up losing to? You dig? And he is another fighting Fury. He's another fighting Fury. Or is that? Or is it Hughie Fury that beat Jake Paul? Or was it another Fury? Because I know, ain't it 3 Furies? It's 3 Furies, right? Let me know. I could be wrong. It won't be the first time. Damn sure won't be the last time. Let me know in the comments, man. Tommy Fury. Right. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, Tommy Fury is the one that beat Jake Paul. Okay. And then you got a Hughie Fury and you got a Tyson Fury. There you go. So I knew it was 3 of them. Appreciate that, twin. Thank you very much. All right. So what's next? Let me see. Where were we at? We did that one. And now we are here. Abdullah Mason. Excuse me. Abdullah Mason calls for Emiliano Vargas clash. Will his power outweigh his defense flaws in a potential blockbuster? Hey, I like this fight. Emiliano Vargas, Abdullah Mason. You got the fighting Vargases against the fighting Masons, man. I like that fight, man. You dig? Emiliano's doing well. You know what I mean? Abdullah's doing well. You know, so yeah, I would love to see both of them get their boogie woogie on. Yeah, I think that would be a very interesting scrap, and I'm definitely interested in seeing if they actually make that happen. I think that would be pretty cool. What do y'all think, man? Would y'all want to see that fight? Me personally, I want to see Abdullah fight anyone. Yeah, I'm willing to watch Abdullah fight anyone for sure. So yeah, I am definitely interested in that particular fight, man, for sure. All right, where was we at on that one? Okay, Richard Torres Jr. measures up in point win over Guido Venanello. Yeah, and that was last night, man. It went the distance, and it was a decent fight, man. Now Richard Torres, I don't know where he's ranked at right now, but he is considered like a up and coming fighter, and I guess a little bit more than that, you dig, but. I'm gonna be honest, man. That heavyweight division still stinking to high heaven right now. To be honest, man, there's really no stiff competition there yet. And you got Deontay Wilder coming back, and he was talking about how he had lost his confidence, and that was the reasons why he was taking, these beatings and everything. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you, boxing is definitely more mental than it is physical, man. So I can understand if he didn't have the big C, he didn't have that confidence, man. You dig? And that's something you got to have when you got a big old behemoth of a man coming towards you, man. You got to have some type of confidence, man. And I remember at one time, man, you couldn't tell Deontay Wilder that he couldn't beat the whole entire world. He truly believed in his mind that he was the baddest man on the planet. You know what I mean? So, a lot of things end up happening in his life, and it just seemed like it was just a spiral downward. You know what I mean? Definitely looked like it was spiraling downward. So now he says that he got his mind right, and I just want to see what we got going on in that heavyweight division. I mean, you got a big little man running that division now. We're talking about Usyk, you know what I mean? He's the big little man, skillful boxer, and he the baddest man now, you know what I mean? But it got to be more for us in this. It was always a young dude that's on his way up, man, that will, change the game. So hopefully that young guy is on his way. I know it's this one guy, the kid that wears the bush. I can't think of his name right now. And he's been ringing in all the gyms, and they said, sparring wise, he's been whipping major assholes. So maybe he might end up being the new kid on the block that wakes up the division like how Wilder did. When Wilder came in, he came in and he woke up the division and resuscitated the division, man. He definitely resuscitated the division when he came in. And we need that boost again, man. So hopefully we get that. Where was we at? Right there. Let's move to the next one. All eyes on me. Tim Zoo returns with a stoppage of Joey Spencer. And you know what? And that's all he needed right there. A knockout win. And now let the races begin. You did, because that division, that 154 division, is already smoking. You got Jamel Charlo back. You know what I mean? You got getting a block right now. You got Jamel Charlo coming back. You got Zoo back. You got Crawford has one of the belts at 54. Man, I don't know why I can't think of the rest of the people at 54, but it's plenty of them there, man. There's plenty of them in 54. It's a stock. Put it in the chat, some of the other names right now, and I just got a mental block. But yeah, man, at 54 is smoking. That's one thing I can say, that 54 is a smoking division, man, and there's a lot of fights that can be put together. You dig? And speaking of put the devil, man, even Boots need to be moving up in that division, but it seems like he holding steady right now at 47. He's doing the Unify this weekend coming up. I did get approval for the fight. I got credentials for that fight. Senior got credentials for that fight, so y'all know we gonna be in Atlantic City cutting up. Yeah, Senior and I together. That's like Claude and what was that on Life? What was it? It was Claude and God damn, what was Eddie name? What was Eddie name in the movie Life? Whatever. That's me and Senior when we get together. That's me and Senior when we get together. Claude and Ray. There we go. Claude and Ray. That's me and Senior when we together. Claude and Ray. So we both got approved for that fight. So we will be covering it and bringing you all the information, man. Bringing you all the information. All righty. Janet Beck stops Annuel Nagamsinski to mark homecoming. So all Janet Beck been doing is winning. That's all Janet Beck has been doing is winning. You dig? So we're gonna see what else this guy has in store for us, man. For sure, for sure. All right. And last but not least, Joe Joyce talks of retirement. He said, I still got my wits about me. So yeah, he lost another fight yesterday. You dig? I think that's 4 in a row for Joe Joyce. You dig? But he said that he is not throwing the towel in. That's his job. You know what I mean? We be quick to say people need to retire, but you got to keep in mind that they're not just fighting for our entertainment. They're fighting to pay their bills. You know what I mean? So just because you mess up, don't mean you gotta quit your job. Don't mean you gotta quit your job, man. So basically, that's what he is saying. But listen here, that's pretty much all that we have in the world of boxing. I got to get myself prepared so I can go to church today. And I appreciate Lottie Dottie and everybody that showed up today, man, to hear another hangout party. I also will be doing the Old Timer Show tonight. Be doing the Old Timer Show tonight, God willing, and the creek don't rise, right? Ain't that how it goes? So I'll be doing the Old Timer Show tonight at 8 o'clock. Be there, be square. Just don't show up in your underwear. The will not be a content creators meeting today. We will pick that back up 2 o'clock next Saturday. 2 o'clock next Saturday, and 2 o'clock for right now will be the time for the content creators meeting, because I'll be attending church at 11. Other than that, man, I appreciate everybody that came in and rocked out with me. Make sure that you smash the appreciation button as you walk out the door. And Mike Rim said, Yuri, he said, how the hell do you get that last name right? You can't. You can't. Joyce meant I got mortgage to pay. Right, exactly. I appreciate you all, man. And I'm going to get on out of here, man. And salute to everybody. Appreciate all the peekaboos, man. We had more peekaboos than we had people in the chat today. So that's what's up. So I see you watching. Other than that, it's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News. And I'm out of here. Peace.